So if you're really feeling like you want someone's approval or that energy in general of like, I need people to like me, it can create a lot of effects, as you know. It can have all sorts of influences on your thoughts, your behaviors. And we're going to use some EFT tapping to help support us in releasing some of that, getting to the root of it. I do recommend that you give yourself a moment to just take a breath and allow, if it does, any specific examples, for example, particular people or a particular person or a particular environment where you notice that really come on extra. Like, I really want this person to like me, or when I'm on stage, or whatever it might be. Having that in your awareness will make this much more effective and actually help address it on the broader level. So let's go to the side of the hand, repeating after me. Say, even though I really want their approval, and I may have judgments of myself, or tried to say, yeah, I'm just going to stop caring. But deep down, I feel like I want it. I choose to honor and accept myself anyway. Even though I really feel that I want the approval, acceptance, or validation, and I have compassion for myself. And this very natural human response. But I'm also open to releasing some of this. And even though I really do want their approval, at least some part of me really seems to crave that on some level. And as much as I try to stop it, or tell myself not to care, I know it's still there. And I'm open to looking at this and welcoming it in order to support and process this. And I choose to honor and accept myself where I'm at as best I can. All right, let's go through the points now. I really want their approval. It might even be hard to say that, but perhaps I can give myself some credit for admitting this, which is the pathway to getting to the core of what's going on here. It's become almost cliche to say, don't care what people think. Meanwhile, we have no idea if the people posting those quotes and images saying not to care what people think aren't checking every moment how many likes it's getting. I'm acknowledging that it's not as simple as simply saying, I'm just going to stop caring. And I have compassion for myself that this is an actual process. And there's nothing actually wrong with me for wanting approval. Try to imagine any young child who does not want or even need approval and acceptance. So this is not about judging myself, but I can allow myself to tune in to say, okay, with this particular group or situation, or with this person where it really ramps up, can I become curious? What specifically am I craving? What do I believe that I will feel or experience if I get that nod of approval, or if I get that validating behavior? What do I believe it will mean about me? Maybe something finally says, if they accept me, I can relax. If they approve of me, then I feel more safe. And I can respect whatever the answer is. No need to judge that. This association was formed somewhere. If I am accepted or get this particular type of validation and approval, then I'm okay. And that's understandable and human. And there's no point in pretending that feeling acceptable and validated doesn't matter. But what I can begin to explore is where I am now. Is it potentially possible that I can begin accessing that feeling from a deeper source within myself? Can I begin to tap into a sense that I am worthy and deserving of love and acceptance? That I can accept myself potentially. If I can tune into a sense of I am okay from a place within. Not to pretend that no one's opinion will ever have an impact, or that it won't feel nicer to get compliments or approval than people telling me I suck. Of course that will feel better. But can I begin to explore that I can feel safe and okay anyway? And when this association was formed, I may have been young enough that it's not realistic to access this myself. I have compassion for all those young parts of myself that truly didn't feel safe or okay, or may have faced very real consequences from the non-acceptance or poor treatment from others. I'm simply opening up to the possibility of exploring my own power and ability now. Say, maybe I can access a feeling. Maybe I can approve of myself. That's not delusional confidence or arrogance. It's saying, I am okay and I accept where I am, even if I am working on things. And whatever I am working on, I'm going to get there with a lot more ease and grace if I'm encouraging myself and approving of myself than if I'm meeting myself with harsh judgment and criticism. So I allow myself to explore within and begin to feel my own approval and acceptance of who I am, and explore the possibility of accepting and approving of others where they are, so that I can feel more at ease internally. And this may very well become reflected back to me. And so I'm just appreciating wherever I am and opening up to experiencing what this would feel like. Okay, let's take a breath. Yeah, how did that go for you? Were you able to tap into some of that? No pun intended, just tune into a feeling of, acceptance or explore a different direction, right? It really, I've brought this up, maybe not so much on YouTube, I'm not sure, but this thing of don't care what anyone thinks. I'm just going to let go of caring what anyone accepts me or what they think of me. It's not the best strategy to just pretend you're going to stop caring. Let it come from within. Acknowledge the parts of you that really do want and crave that. And don't judge that. Don't fight it. Don't make it wrong. Have compassion for yourself. Look within where it's coming from in those moments. So if you want to go deeper with this and do some one-on-one in my group tapping call, or direct one-on-one, you can find more info in the description, as well as some other stuff there if this resonates with you. Thanks so much. I hope it helps, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks.